the Commissioner of Works, Kano State. Sir, would like you to review the major success you made during the 2025 and the challenges, especially in terms of executing your mandate as Minister of Works.
Alhamdulillah. أعوذ بالله السميع العليم من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. I think I have to start by thanking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for sparing our lives to see today being the 1st of January 2026. And I would like to congratulate my governor, Abba, for having for coming into the new year. We hope the new year is going to give us a new vigor, like what we have exercised in the previous year.
So, Abba Renewal Project is one of the critical projects that Kano State Government under His Excellency Abba is embarked to your ministry. So, I would like you to share with us the positions of such project.
Well, you cut me off a little bit because I have not answered the first question you have started.
Okay.
Because we want to review
the
works executed under this ministry by Abba. You know, if you can recall, along our discussions line, we have discussed so many projects that has been executed under this ministry. So I would like to proudly tell you that we thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that most of our 5-kilometer projects are either completed or about to be completed by the first month of this year, inshallah.
You mean so in January?
This is a great achievement, just January, inshallah. Because very few now we are laying asphalt, and only that those that were awarded lately are left behind to be completed in the next 3 months, inshallah. But most of those that were awarded were already almost completed. Most of them were completed, and the street lights were installed, and people are enjoying the dividends of democracy. With regards to Abba Renewal, most of the projects also being started under Abba Renewal program were completed, and people are really enjoying the new status of road in Kano. And the flyovers, major flyovers we have, they have reached more than 80% completed. And what even brought the delay is because of the importation of some items that need to be utilized on the construction work, which we experienced some delay. But in our own plan, it was to be completed by the end of last month, that's 31st December 2025. But alhamdulillah, so far so good, because we have already reached an advanced stage. In Abundi, already we have completed the underpass. It has been laid with asphalt and is good to go. While we are still working on the flyover, and now also reached an advanced stage, and will soon be completed, hopefully from by the end of the first month or second month of 2026. Now Abundi, Taludu also have gone very far. We have reached over 80% completion, and will soon be completed too by the grace of God. So other projects that have been handled at the urban areas, they are all at various stages of completion, and hopefully all our projects will be completed by the first quarter or second quarter of 2026. And by our agenda, we are now coming up with new list of projects that needs to be initiated. These roads include maybe additional flyovers, and of course the urban renewal projects. The remaining roads that were not touched will soon be also bring on board for execution. And so major roads in the local governments that will elevate the suffering of the rural populace and bring a kind of improvement on their economic activities and day-to-day activities. So far, we thank God, the year has been very fruitful, and the actions of His Excellency have been very, very fruitful and helpful, and he has delivered most of the promises he has made to the populace, and we are working towards bringing new projects so that we can also complement all our efforts to make sure that we consolidated our achievements, inshallah.
So, Engineer Magwani, you have spoken about the 2025 and the completions, roads under construction and those that are completed. Now it's for us to jump into 2026, a branded new year. What is your focus in this year?
Well, the focus is to improve on what we have done before. Is to make sure that we have even delivered more than what we have delivered in the 2025 year. You see, it's not only the issue of roads and bridges, but even the public buildings and offices. Most of them were renovated and rehabilitated. Most of these buildings were made in a very bad shape, and now they are in very good condition, and workers are working in a very good atmosphere, and which is now giving them more determination to contribute their quota. Furthermore, the issue of traffic light and street light, you see, we have done almost 4 phases. Now we have completed phase 1, phase 2, phase 3. We're about to start phase 4, that under 2026 year. So you see, 2026 is going to consolidate our achievements, our progresses, because the little projects that are left behind are going to be picked up and executed in 2026 and ensure that most of these projects are delivered before the end of the tenure, by the grace of Allah. And one very important issue which I want to highlight, that most of these works that has been executed by the contractors, I think there's no any other contractors that government is owing any payment. All the payments were made, and I don't think there's any time which we government has taken any loan. So all these projects were purely executed through the resources of the council government. And Alhamdulillah, we thank God for this, and we thank God for giving us this gigantic governor who is so systematic in handling the system or the activities of the state government. We thank Allah, Alhamdulillah.
So actually 2025 has gone, 2026, even the governor have presented the budget to the House of Assembly. I don't know, that budget includes new roads or new infrastructures that you are going to do?
Of course. There are new projects under this 2026 budget. Because most of the projects that have been rolled over, there are few that were not completed. But most of the projects that constitute the 2026 budget are new and based on the demand of people of Kano. And roads have been a very important sector, a very important segment of the economic activities. So people are yearning for these roads, and the governor is starting to deliver these roads to the people so that they can be able to satisfy their yearnings and be able to improve their economic activities and day-to-day activities, inshallah.
Finally, Honorable Commissioner, you have a minute maybe to look at the other sectors that my attention has not been captured. Maybe you can have a message to the road users in various local governments, because as that you talk about 5 kilometers, you see during Maulid and other events, you see people digging on the ash plates and mount some stands to use without knowing the value of without knowing the damage that they are doing on the infrastructure. What message do you have to such citizens?
Well, normally our observations are that people are misusing some of the infrastructures put in place by the present administration. So our plea or our call to the people at this moment is for them to embrace, to let them consider this as they use their own money to construct it, to do it for their own benefit. Because if there's any problem, the same money which is owned by the government, which is owned by the people, is going to be used to replace it. Let's take, for example, people who are dumping
refused
construction materials on the road. They are causing a lot of congestions. I think they should desist from doing such activities, because road is not meant for dumping this construction material. Whenever they want to do any other activities, they should take construction material inside where they want to walk, so that they don't bring chaos or congestion on the road. Furthermore, those people who are dumping waste inside the drainage, they should also desist from that, because at the end of the day, when the rainy season comes, That's what contributes in allowing flooding to bring a kind of flooding in society and cause a lot of losses. So young youth who are who are in the system of vandalizing street poles and street lights, the solar street lights, they should desist from that, because they are only causing a kind of losses to the society, to the community, where these facilities were installed to kind of alleviate the sufferings and ensure that they have an improved system of life. So what we are saying is, in essence, that in case you experience or you observe anybody who is trying to vandalize or to do anything that can cause this destruction of any of this kind of infrastructure, should be reported immediately to the government, or if something that you can stop, you should stop it immediately. At this juncture, I would like to thank the people of Kano State for the kind of contribution and kind of respect and kind of support they are providing to the government. They should give more support. They should continue to pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to bring peace and unity in Kano State and ensure that governor has a very good atmosphere to continue to deliver the dividends of the democracy to the people of Kano State.
Thank you very much, Honorable Commissioner for Works, Kano State, Engineer Marwan Ahmad Aminu, for taking your time despite your busy schedules. Thank you.
Thank you very much.